There we go. Now I'm not getting deafened. Ah, yeah. Okay.
What do you think you're doing? Carry on.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Yeah, but when do I find more than just deceased footprints? God damn it. Don't mind me, I'm just preparing a little something. A little something.
This was a nice break.
You know, Felix, it would be if you'd shut the fuck up. Just setting up a little special something. Alright. I'll be right back, chat. I'm going to go offer blessings to the others in the house.
Where are we headed?
Okay, we're back. God damn it. As Peter Pan might say. Here we go. Wait, I forgot back in the headphones. Oh, I'm retarded.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Man, that voice is only slightly annoying.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Timeline. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Jackass is incoming!
I'm stuck. GG's. No chance. Gone. No hope. No hope at all. Okay.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Either way, we're gonna end up going out here.
Got it. Heads down.
System alert. Investigating.
Incoming!
I'm hopeless. Ugh.
Just wanted to make you smile.
Holy shit, they killed me quick. We'll do much better with this. Alright.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Yeah, we know.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Me with your sorrow. That's not funny. I'll show you happiness. Who's laughing now?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
We got it, boys. Oh man.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Timeline discrepancy detected.
I've seen this.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh man.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Bits of wicker detected, embedded within the chunks of dark matter. Wicker is not a known ingredient of the dark matter product. The only members of a tossball team strong enough to crack a stick in two are the dedicated hackers, like Black Hole Birdie. Whatever Ms. Ruth Bellamy must have relayed to the tossball hacker during their picnic together instigated a furious increase in his usual strength threshold by 52%.
Something went wrong here. I really hope it wasn't the food.
We're one with the shadows, boss.
Shut the fuck up. You were not one with the shadows. Felix, no.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Here we go.
Hello? I can hear you out there. If you still possess the majority of your mental capacities, please locate the test room through the lobby and to the left. You'll see me through the glass.
Awful. I wonder if this poor fella had a family.
How in the Aether did you get in here? You're not a Rizzo's authorized. Oh, void it all. What does it even matter now? What do you want? Speak up and quickly if you will. You do know that Halcyon Helen is a fictional character portrayed by the late actress, Ruth Bellamy, yes? One can't be too sure with so many simpletons around in the day-to-day. Regardless, I am not at liberty to divulge such information with non-employees or personnel lacking security clearance level Spectrum Orange. Of course, if you were to say, contract your services to me, I suppose I could grant you clearance enough to answer your murder-related questions, Ms. Inspector. You see, I've found myself in a bit of a pickle. Some of my lab techs have turned rather aggressive following a recent experiment gone awry. Hence why I've barricaded myself in the lab. Yes. I suppose I should make myself useful. Let me think. Ah, I know. I can remotely unlock the supply closets in the lower levels of the lab. Perhaps you'll find some useful apparatus or two in them.
Sure.
And lose my life's work? Want me to just burn my lab and my entire future to the ground over one experiment that's gotten rather out of hand? No, I think not. We merely need to clean up the mess, so to speak. Reset the lab back to functional parameters.
Clean up? They were human beings. Don't you care about them at all?
Staff can be replaced, you know. Research data? Now that's invaluable. Oh no. They're quite unaware of their actions, I'm afraid. We're a research and development branch of Rizzo's, focused primarily on the Spectrum vodka line. But the specific research that goes on in this facility is utterly confidential. You understand? Call me a skeptic, but no, I don't believe it would be. Loose lips think new products ship, you know?
To be fair, I am collecting a bunch of corporate data on everybody, so don't worry about it. I'll find it. Don't worry, I'll find
of course.
it.
Excellent. You have my gratitude, and soon you'll have my knowledge of Miss Bellamy's recent visit as well.
You
Now, if you'd rather not kill my lab techs during this cleanup, I believe you can dispense a sedative gas from a terminal in the utility room.
These people don't deserve to die, Captain. Let's try using the sedative.
Fine, but I'm still looting their
Sealed
bodies.
for our safety, so you'll need to take the elevator down. I'll unseal the access hallway for you now. Do take care.
What, Raise, whoa, the armor's so low here. Okay, I haven't heard that one.
I just want to be your friend!
Guessing they film all their advertisements here. You know, if this whole place came crashing down, it'll make the colony a better place.
Didn't mean to shoot that. Ah, fuck.
Just who in the... Oh my law. It's you. Wait. What do you think you are?
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Blossom? Captain, we gotta hurry.
Dr. Blossom was a horrible person, but she was going to cooperate with you. Somebody wanted to keep her quiet.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Confirmation of discrepancy confirmed. This person is most definitely dead. But recently, they were still alive.
What an awful place to die. What do you think happened to her? The killer might have been in a hurry. I guess that makes sense, if they were after something else.
We gotta hunt this killer down, boss. They're not...
Timeline is the organic matter that comprises this lab worker died at a similar time and of similar circumstance as the other corpses already scanned. The organic matter that comprises this lab worker died at a similar time and of similar circumstance as the other corpses already scanned.
No noise from the top?
Huh?
You haven't heard anything?
Nothing.
Not gonna... Oh, whoops. There it is. Okay. This is... Phew. This is Dr. Blossom. Eridanium gigaseus Slug Research Report 1. Subject: a bunch of slugs. Ugh. These things may well be Rizzo's ticket to the top of the board. But at the end of the day, they still look like my brother would if he ever stopped wearing that damn toupee. Initially found these little bastards suckling on the hairy undersides of a teacup canid. Much like my brother, who works for the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Suffice it to say that these things are parasites. The canid didn't seem to mind, but it's almost as stupid as my research staff. Good stuff. Oh, whoops. Got some spectrum on the dissection subject. It's fine. Yeah, I think I see a couple sacs in the worm. Might secrete enzymes or poison or something. We'll figure it out later. Starting to see doubles, so I'm going to switch to working on the Gatling. Almost got the spectrum lock done.
body heat readings indicate that the culprit was just here mere moments earlier in the timeline.
Looks like a standard ventilation shaft to me. Somebody around my size could have crawled in. Wouldn't have been comfortable or, clean. Ventilation shafts usually turn into sprat nests. See that red wire? Whoever cut that wire was trying to disrupt the circuit. They could have sealed the lab doors temporarily. At least until the failsafes kicked in.
Attention all personnel. Unscheduled pollinization cycle is about to commence. Please evacuate the orchards at this time. Releasing the waspitos for pollinization. Cycle is now in progress.
I don't really know what a waspito is, but I think we're about to get educated in a hurry.
Here they come! Look at us!
Boo.
You scared me. I am leaving this parasite-ridden place. I'm done with it.
Mosquito stings have been known to cause auditory confusion before death. So if you cannot understand this message, that may be why.
I tried. Well, you know what? I may be weak, but at least I'm not gay. Bitches.
I took a photo.
Photo of what?
You drop something?
Yo. Let's be real, when don't I drop something?
GG.
Why don't you look beautiful today? If you can't tell, yes, I am still streaming.
Hey, thanks.
So, what's the plan?
Okay.
Do.
Ugh. Now hell starts. Thing is, I just don't have enough heals.
Attention all personnel. Unscheduled colonization cycle is about to commence. Please evacuate the orchards at this time.
Why no heals?
Because I'm an idiot.
Colonization. Cycle is now in progress.
What is that sound? Why am I sure we're about to find out?
Dungus.
I'm gonna deal with them.
Here they come!
I'll deal with them all. God, I hate bugs.
Nice.
Holy crap. There is zero mercy.
Cake.
Cake.
Here. Ha ha ha.
Ah ha ha. Fucking silly bitches. I'm running solo on vape, it's not even funny.
Muaha.
Evil. Evil. Evil.
Attention all personnel. Unscheduled colonization cycle is about to commence. Please evacuate the orchards at this time. Releasing the
You don't know how grateful I am to the morale improvement program. changed my
I
life.
don't really know what a waskito is, but I think we're about to get educated in a hurry.
They're you know, they're not as big as I thought they'd be, because this game normally takes small horrifying things, makes them big horrifying things. But it's kind of even more horrifying that they're tiny.
Caution advised. Mosquito venom sacs release the
I have
chemical
no idea what these are.
pending
I'm not sure I want it.
withheld that makes a single sting up to 12 times more painful and deadly than that of organic ones.
Incoming!
Couldn't move. The girls are yelling at me to walk them.
Ouch.
Specifically Daisy.
Hi, Addy. Do it. Walk em.
Daisy's the one yelling at me right now. She's the one yelling right now, because she knows I'm here. Addie doesn't believe it. She thinks I went away.
Wait, that's Daisy. Huh.
Addie's sleeping underneath the dog house. Daisy's sitting there at the fence yelling like, "Let us walk! Come on! Walk us, bitch!"
For me.
And I'm just over here like, hold on, bitches, let me solve a
PFF, then
murder.
do it.
I will, just not yet. And it's not time to walk them.
Rizzo's thanks any guests trapped in the orchards for your patience as the pollinization cycle commences. Don't forget, our trees and bushes can pollinate themselves.
Heads up, jackass!
Already dead body.
That looked funny.
Didn't it though? Ah, I got so close. I absolutely could just run out of here, but I want to deal with the mosquitoes.
Bravo.
If I didn't switch weapons, I would have had it. If I had kept to the light machine gun, it would have been fine.
Brilliant.
Oh, hey! You got it, Captain!
Get him, boys!
Thanks, Eddie guests trapped in the orchard for your patience as the pollination cycle commences. Don't forget, our dreams
Oh. No.
Nice.
Discrepancy detected nearby. Tool is comprised of 99% plastic, 0.5% steel, and 0.5% carbonated sugary beverage. Trace amounts of kerosene, alcohol, hydrazine, and liquid hydrogen also detected.
What did you find, Cap?
Or maybe they were close to somebody who was a Slug employee.
You think it could be dissidents? Or some type of rival company?
Here we go. Just gonna do a little save right here. The quick double save, you know. Good old classic. Okay, so we're gonna have hell to fight down here. What other guns have I gained? None of substantial enough damage. Alright, we're just gonna go minigun on this one. Fuck it. Got about 5 reloads. Let's see what happens. Seconds. That's all I lasted.
You got this. Never mind.
Yeah, no, I don't have this.
Clap, clap.
Look, okay. Oh, good stretches. Okay, this time, I guess we will also, once again, walk in with the minigun. But instead of just walking right in, we're gonna go
You
to
got
the
it this
left.
time.
We're gonna go to the left. We're gonna go hard left. We're just gonna fucking book it left till we're around a corner, and then we're just gonna kill everybody that comes around that corner. Just mow them down like the potatoes they are. With the minigun, obviously. There's no other choice.
Seems legit.
Yeah, but it might not be as legit as it seems. Believe me, and nah.
Any minute now, gotta get all the pop out. Should be here by 1.
Take it out here. Surgically,
Dang, I'll shoot off.
I know.
Don't jump on me, dog.
Don't jump on it.
Patience.
Don't jump on me.
Ouch. Be right back.
Yeah, I'm just moving all across. That's what I'm moving. bag of goodies. No, just snackies. Gummy worms. Gummy worms.
Are you going with your dad? You coming to get you what time?
I told him he was going to get me here. If he wants me to come. Whenever you're ready, come get me.
Is he at Mackie?
No, she didn't keep up with schoolwork, so she can't go.
Who put that boundary on her, mom or dad?
Mom and dad both agree, and I agree with it too, honestly. Because she was doing good for a little bit. Now she let herself slip. Well, now you don't get to go to downtown Disney. Those are the sacrifices. Okay. Let me put my headphones back in. We'll try this once again. This time, hopefully, without dying instantly.
Mm-hmm.
I keep trying this one part that I'm very, very much so not powerful enough for, and I keep dying in the same spot. And Desiree's just in the background. You got it, go on. Encouraging me to do Einstein's version of insanity. The same thing over and over again.
What is that?
Gummy worms.
Only brush the teeth you want to keep.
I know. It's not like you've been preaching that all my life or anything. Okay, that last strategy worked out pretty well. We're gonna do it again, except this time more planned. Ah, I failed. My aim was horrendous.
I don't do so well when Bob wakes me up to tell me he's awake. Or a sip of water, I suppose.
Yeah.
Just don't do so. Hopping up to an emergency bell. Hurry, what? Where's my tail in the way?
We should put some rules, like only use the emergency bell for an emergency. You got a cell phone, Bob. You can send text messages.
Then he woke up off call. I called him and that's the word.
Sounds about right.
He tried to get up. What that? You're dirty. Social worker.
You want to do anyone? Get him?
Really?
I actually caught them all. Holy crap. I'm alive.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Into the spectrum in these crates. Listen to this.
Come out! Come out to play!
What? He's having a grand old time. I'm gonna take him to A2 under the hotel so he can sleep it off. I'll meet you back at the orchard straight after. See you soon. Evan, come on, you slackwit.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
I think this guy's dead. I think this guy's dead.
This card also expired prematurely, following a violent encounter with marauders. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
You, Paul.
Dodge Charger. I'm not talking Kia. Waste my time. Herds. Did she come this way, Timmy?
I didn't see her.
Wow!
This is kind of weird. I won't lie. Blech. That has never once happened to me before. What the fuck?
Black Hole Bertie.
Aha! Always so nice to hear you, Inspector. I'll get you to your floor on the double. Next stop, the finest seat in the house.
I understand there was an incident at the orchards. The pollination cycle began without my authorization. Fortunately, you managed to save most of the hive. The waspitos are essential to the orchards, you see. Losing them would have cost us months of production. Yes, for both of us. I don't want an unsolved murder staining the legacy of this institution. Something about this incident troubles me. The circumstances are suspicious. But let's concentrate on the matter at hand. Have you discovered anything? You have my attention. That's deeply upsetting. Dr. Leora Blossom was an extraordinary scientist and a friend. We have a murderer on the loose, Inspector. As if the death of Halcyon Helen wasn't enough of a blow to our facility. Her commitment to her NDA was admirable. I'll make sure to accelerate the payout of her death benefits to her next of kin. Interesting. The Rizzo's family is a small family, Inspector. Most of us recognize one another. Still, any information is good information. It troubles me to believe Leora could have been murdered by one of our own. If there's anything else you'd like to share, you have my attention. Insisted. That's interesting. We'd scheduled a tour of the lab for Helen. Purely a public relations event to be held sometime in the indeterminate future. Then again, Helen and I were not well acquainted. I can't speak to her intentions. Little of consequence. We'd tour the grounds, pause at some locations appropriate for a portrait, let her shake hands with our scientists. Public relations. A picnic? I don't recall approving a private social gathering at the orchards. I'll have to make a note of this information. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Was there anything else? That's troubling, to say the least. Any transfer of proprietary data is strictly prohibited without my permission. Yes, I share your suspicions. Someone didn't want you following their trail. This feels like more than corporate espionage. Someone's playing with us, Inspector. And I have never in my life enjoyed games. Did you discover anything else? This incident at the orchards must be connected to Helen's murder somehow. I don't know how, but I feel it in my marrow. My apologies, Inspector. This case is under your jurisdiction, not mine. I leave it in your hands. When you're ready, I suggest a word with the hotel coroner. She should have finished her autopsy by now.
I don't think he can see us, Captain. On account of that huge mask cutting off his vision. You want to maybe let him know we're here?
Oh, sweet gibbering law. Where'd you come from? Sorry, let me just get back in character. Whoa, 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 it's not what it looks like. Easy, friend. No need to get violent. There are as many reasons to spare my life as there are flavors in Rizzo's Spectrum Vodka. I'll give you two.
And this is my
First,
grandson,
I am a
Tim.
valuable asset to
I'm
the
Christine.
Rizzo's
I'm a
Rangers
social worker.
Tossball
Nice
Enterprise.
meet you, Christine.
And secondly, I'm just here doing a job for a VIP. Mascot's honor. I am acting on behalf of Mr. Black Hole Birdie, the Holmeister, the Hack Attack. I don't have a lot of time, but Mr. Birdie sent me to retrieve a message. Something he recorded from Miss Bellamy while he was off his
Are
kilter.
you cooking too?
I was yesterday. We did some pork chops on the grill, and we were trying to figure out how much time they needed to cook.
Were they good?
They weren't as good as I would have liked, but yes, they were good. After I read it, he's putting them on the grill as I'm reading it. It's like, oh, I should have soaked it in this for 30 minutes.
You found the recording?
But now you know from
Oh,
this
well,
time.
that's just
So I just
sweeter
have
than a
1,000 more
fistful of
questions
purple
that
berry
you
punch.
probably already would ask
Oh,
after
law,
the
Birdie's gonna slaughter me like a woolly
I
cow. Will you meet me later over at the pilot house? I swear,
Now,
from
if
the
you see
bottom
that,
of my
I'm
employment
okay, but they
contract,
like you.
I will tell you everything I know
And
about
I think I
Miss
heard
Bellamy's
Corey's coming
demise.
tomorrow, our chaplain.
Oh,
Did he?
yes.
I ran into him earlier, so I was like, "Are you going?"
What? But I can't.
Bob got up this morning, but then
Please
he said
don't hurt me. I'm sorry. I can't. Not here. I'm sorry.
it hadn't happened yet.
The Pilot House
Is
complex.
he normally
Meet
angry
me
with you?
there,
I saw
and I'll
those
tell you
motorized
everything. I
chairs.
swear.
Did we give you a lawyer lift?
Nope.
You have your own?
No, we're renting it from Brownings.
Is yours the fully electric one or a regular one? And you're paying for that?
I think so. We're paying $60 a month plus $30 a month. I know the $30 a month is for the mattress. Yeah, the mattress is costing $30 a month.
So, an air mattress.
On top of it.
So you haven't gotten any equipment from us?
Oh no, nothing. I've not even been a week since we called and said we're ready to.
And did I see a trapeze on his bed?
He does have a trapeze. It helps a little bit. It's losing its efficacy because of his Parkinson's and progression.
Is he on oxygen? No oxygen. The wheelchair we're not gonna, he's got.
He's got a CPAP, but it's not really his. His broke
and that's the one thing we don't cover,
yeah.
if I remember correctly.
So we just keep, it's
but
working.
I can work on,
Yeah.
and then he needs a bed, because that bed is probably from Browning's too. Does he have full side rails or half side rails?
Half.
I'll call Alana and we'll get orders. Because then, once we get the orders, once our new one comes, they'll coordinate with Browning's to pick up that stuff.
Okay.
That way you don't have to pay for it all. That's the whole point of coming on service. Well, one of them. But it's a big deal when you don't have to pay $90 a month.
Yeah, it adds up.
It's over $1,000 a year. Does he have advanced directives?
Aha! Always so nice to hear you, Inspector. I'll get you to your floor on the double.
Knock it off, Chewie. Shush.
It was 1992 before we were even married.
Oh, wow.
So he's really not in agreement with what this says now. He wants to be resuscitated one time.
Okay.
One effort.
And that's fine.
And then this is my power of attorney.
And does that cover medical?
I want me to check it while you do that.
Chewie, shush. Leave it. You can wait. Little brat. Don't start to.
And there's one dog here? Or
No, there's four.
Four dogs.
2 of them mine and 2 of them are hers.
But they all 4 live here.
Yes, 2 outside and 2 inside. It's adorable power of attorney.
So it covers
banking, business, insurance, estate plans, personal, family maintenance, benefits, Social Security, Medicare, retirement plan, tax matters, no limitations. Yeah, it doesn't say medical. What's this one?
And this doesn't even. Okay. Some living wills have a surrogate in them, but his does not,
Yeah,
which
no.
is not a bad thing since it doesn't.
Let's see if this has any more.
Is he still oriented? Like,
He can talk to you, yeah.
And knows what's going on?
Yeah, for the most part.
Okay.
Here, appointment of healthcare surgery.
That's what I heard.
Or this is part of his will.
So we come in with this financial, we don't care everything. So even if there was a
Keep all that set together.
Don't this hotel have a policy on animals?
Will.
And this was more recent. This is 2007.
Well, okay, so this is what year?
2007.
Okay. Yeah, we were married in 2002, so we did all that paperwork then.
It's the thing. Most people think, oh, I don't need it yet. I'll do it when I need it. And then when you need it, it's too late. So I'll just take a picture if I can remember how, because it's Monday.
I know, Bob woke me up a couple times this morning before daylight. I need a sip of water. I want to tell you I was awake. And I'm ready to get up. Like, but I'm not.
I have a feeling. The scan feature on these phones is great. Because it turns everything into a nice pretty PDF. And that way I never have to put more papers in my car. Do you guys have a funeral home picked out?
Yeah, probably that one way down Babcock Street. Way down, like towards Nico.
Fountainhead.
That's where his mother, his father, and his grandmother is.
Is he a veteran?
Yeah.
We have volunteer services that can kind of come and just kind of keep him company. They don't do anything medical. Is that something you're interested in?
Yeah, I'm gonna boot him out. He's only been with us less than a week himself. But I'm gonna send him on to get a job. So, you know, Fridays might be a wonderful time to have somebody come, because one day a week I go to the expanded I've had for 7 years. And I just hate to get them out. Last week I could only stay on 1 hour before he called and wanted me to come home, and there's nothing.
He just missed you. So yeah, they do it for normally 3 hours a week. So, and it's one block of 3 hours. So I'll put in a request for Fridays, and then they'll call you. No promises on how quick it'll be. What's his religious preference?
He's born again Christian. He was raised Presbyterian.
Okay. Do you guys have a church?
We haven't been to church in
It's
a
okay.
couple of years.
What do you do if there's a hurricane?
In the past, we've evacuated. In fact, last time a hurricane, we evacuated with Tim. But I don't think we will evacuate again. I think we'll be. This is going to be a pretty bad one. We've got a pretty solid place here.
You probably do. We've also been here for a little while.
77.
There's been a lot of hurricanes between 77 and today. What's the most important thing for you, for him? What matters most?
Did he not have any seizures? He hasn't in 10 years, so, but I just don't want medicine to be changed too much. So I don't want him to have to suffer. I don't know.
That's actually a big one, no suffering. So,
they gave us the medical emergency kit. But he doesn't seem to be hurting.
And that's just here, the comfort kit, because a lot of the times things tend to get bad at 2 o'clock in the morning. And we can't get meds ordered at 2 o'clock in the morning. So it's here so that if you call and a nurse comes to visit, because we still need a doctor's order to open up that kit.
Oh, I see.
It's just because there's only a couple of medications in there.
We took out the one that was for constipation.
You took out the suppository?
Hold on, I might have put it right back in too.
Because the only thing in there for constipation should be the suppositories.
Like a Depakote, not Depakote.
The Ducalax.
Ducalax. He's always constipated.
So, I'll ask Lilana to get you an order of those on her, so that you can have them without having to go into
rectal suppositories.
Yeah, because everything else in there is for like pain, agitation, nausea, vomiting, fever, and fluid retention.
Yeah, he's actually had 2 BMI. He doesn't have a complete, ever have a complete. Oh, a little bit here, a little bit here. So for the last couple of days he's had a couple of incomplete ones, so he's not needing this now.
Okay. But I'll let Lilana know. You don't have to wait for her next visit to get stuff.
Lulana, is that what it said?
Lilana, yeah.
Lilana, yeah. Her name was think I need to write it down because that's the only way I remember those kinds of things.
Actually, I'm gonna give you one of these.
Oh, we have one. Wait. Starfish.
Yeah.
L-O-N-O.
L-O-L-O-N-A.
Lolana. She say it so fast it just runs here. Lolana.
Mm-hmm. And when she first started, I was like, huh? And she corrected me a couple times. Are we not doing an A for him? Do you need help bathing him?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, that'd be a big deal.
Twice a week?
Sure. And he can't actually, we don't have any way to get him into the shower.
They can do bed baths.
Okay. That would be wonderful.
You missed Alana last week, didn't you? You were doing your tutoring when she came on Friday.
No, I was here. Oh, Friday. On Friday, yes.
I was like, no, Alana covers all of this. But she told me you were doing tutoring, and that's why she wanted me to come today.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I do. One day a week. I'd like to keep that if I could. I've been doing it for 7 years, and I just love this do it. It gives me a break.
And it's important.
Well, they have 5 kids, and I'm their English teacher. They already know Russian from speaking with their mother all day long, and they know Hebrew from speaking to their dad. That's all he speaks when he comes home. And they know English, and they're all homeschooled. And the oldest one is now 18, and the youngest one is 2.
Sounds like my house. My oldest is 17, and my youngest is 1.
Oh my!
But there's only 3.
Yeah.
But it sounds like my house.
But she's such a dear, sweet lady, you know. And
what do you think you're doing?
And if that's what you need for a break, and you do,
Glad we had this
which is why we have this companionship / caregiver relief. But I do always tell people they don't do medical, so if he has a bowel movement,
it's like these guys don't do anything.
But
I mean, hey, I can do first aid. I'm registered first aid.
Yeah, but
you don't want to change them.
No, I don't.
Neither does Paul. And Paul has a metal plate in his. But we do the holy lifting. But as soon as he says if this is the bed, he stands, we gotta move the chair away from it, then we gotta shove it onto the bed.
And it puts him at risk for injury.
Yes, there is.
So, one day
we don't toss troublemakers out of airlocks.
But when our aide starts coming, which I will talk to Lolana. Lolana has to put their request in because she's a nurse and I'm not. So I'm not allowed to do orders. But that's okay. It's not a big deal.
You can remind her.
I will remind, because she didn't get to, I don't think, meet you, so.
Well, we did meet earlier in the week, her first visit.
So that was a different one.
No, it was her. Black girl.
Yeah.
Pretty efficient nurse. Pretty and efficient nurse.
I'm just trying to figure out, because today's only day 5 of him being on service.
Well, she came. Did I come back early on Friday?
Maybe.
I met her for sure.
Was it last Friday?
Yes, and they
well, last Friday you helped Desiree and I move things.
Oh, and I had to hurry. I was home by 12:30.
Yeah.
Paul said nobody came that day.
I don't know.
I'll make sure.
Sure.
I had a stroke in 2018.
Trouble or something?
I was backed.
Yeah.
Okay. That's why I write everything down. People might not understand what I wrote.
I do that for each of the children. I tutor online.
Well,
mostly 2 hours every night.
What
for
happened?
Thursday and
Is he all right?
4 or 5 hours.
Oh my!
And everybody getting their homework done.
I just had a shift with Evan at the Purpleberry Orchards, kind of. We were supposed to haul some crates, but he was drunk when I got there. I took him to room 82 under the hotel so we could sleep it off.
Yes.
Guess he was drunker than I thought if he didn't show for work.
So much better than him.
In fact, lately, the ones who give me trouble, like, you know, Batman.
Can you just check on Evan, please? I'm on duty here.
Where was he born?
He was born in Chelsea, Massachusetts.
Does he have any siblings?
He does. He has a brother who is in hospice in Titusville.
Is he on service with us?
His wife has gotten dementia.
Okay.
And when I called him the other day to talk to him about, whether I should go to San Francisco. Oh, I'm getting my diaper changed right now. I'll call you back. Not a whole lot going on there.
Okay.
And his sister Kathy lives in Merritt Island.
So she's close to.
But she hadn't been there.
Physically.
Yeah. They all just avoided them.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
And you guys got married 21 years ago.
Yeah. Of 2002, sorry.
Has he ever been married before you? Grandson. You have kids then.
I have 4 children. I was married for 26 years. And first. And, well, actually, I married twice in that time. But anyway, yes, Tim is grandchild number 3.
Yep.
I have 2 older ones.
And how many younger than him?
Well, altogether
the rest.
there's 8. So there's 4 younger. I have 8 grandchildren. And I can't see them. And
this pocket watch has someone's initials inscribed on it.
Must be an antique.
But aren't those your initials?
Ha! What a coincidence.
Hey, you. Come take a look. Hey, you look like you need some stuff. Fancy watch? Spare cufflink?
His brother
Single earring?
has given me my first
You want it? I've got it.
His birthday is this Saturday.
I can't do respite that quick. Because I just filled it up.
My friend,
Let
this
me
is
go
not
get my
junk.
calendar.
We do
These
have
are people's
respite.
prized
And like that is
possessions.
just there.
Priceless
At the
personal
Melbourne Regional
effects,
Hospital, we have
beloved
our own
souvenirs and
That's what I
knickknacks.
thought you had, so I would.
And we have one in Titusville. So if Melbourne's full, I have to send people to Titusville. But
grab my calendar.
we have 8 beds in Melbourne and 12 beds in Titusville. And it doesn't cost anything.
Nice
and
try,
it's
but you
5
can't
days.
haggle me down.
His
These are
sister
premium
is
goods.
having her Sweet 16 coming out party, a formal affair, later this month.
Huh? Oh, well,
And
some of the guests
And I
left
do
this
tell
stuff
people if I
behind.
can't get you into ours, we still can do respite. It's just we're contracted with every nursing home and we pay that bill.
Yeah.
Take a look for yourself.
He might be a little anxious, it sounds like. I left it in the car.
Yeah. He gets in his own head and runs around in circles. Just gotta kind of sometimes get him to focus on the task at hand rather than the stress that's overcoming him.
He'd be fine in both of them. They take good care of him. There's low ratios.
Yeah, I wouldn't be too concerned about him in a home. I'd be more concerned about the home itself.
Oh yeah, no.
He's part super genius. Just the Parkinson's crippled him. So if he ever gets that little bit of smarts back, it's a little bit scary. It's like, I don't know.
Nice
work.
Yeah.
Yeah, this Saturday is his big party. That's okay. He's only one. He won't miss me.
Yes, he might not, but Caleb will miss you. Caleb will be upset.
The weekend of May 20th.
I can put in the request. So it's for 5 days. So what day would you want to go?
Friday morning. 3 days with, well.
I tell people, even if we don't use all 5, I like to put in for all 5, just in case.
So starting the 19th.
So let me put in the request to him right here. I shouldn't be putting his name. He doesn't need an email. So if I can't get him in there, the only thing that changes is we can still do it. I just would reach out to local nursing homes and we would pay the bill for 5 days. So yeah. Sea Pines is not a nursing home, it's acute rehab. And Melbourne Terrace never has beds available, the one right behind it. We're contracted with them, they just never have beds. I wish Lee Pines was contracted with us, but they're hard to get into even without. Next week, the week from
Monday.
today.
Monday, we got to do something to help them celebrate.
And I set up transport today. So you don't have to worry about that either.
This is a better deal for me.
I'm going to tell them either facility is fine, because I'll be doing transport. And you're going to go out of town for it, so you're not going to be visiting her.
I hate to do that to him, bless his heart, but he loves to be pampered, so it'll be alright.
Oh yeah, it does.
Timeline discrepancy. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
19th to May 24th. If you need him to come home sooner, we just set up the transport to come home sooner.
Discrepancy detected. Rizzo's company policy clearly states that all proprietary mascots must exhibit signs of physical life.
Because we can't do it all the time. Like, Medicare has certain guidelines.
Excellent observation, Inspector. Have you deduced a possible cause of death?
Take those last 2 days to relax. Pamper yourself. Or sleep.
Medical analysis complete.
I have one who uses
this mascot was likely killed by small arms fired at close range.
Yeah.
The firearm is unique and does not exist in this unit's database.
It's a lot to be a full-time caregiver.
I'm glad he's come home. He's already...
Unusually small entry wounds
Get all the
indicate
gates
exotic
and he threw
weaponry.
him into the bed last night.
Closest
Just see what he
approximations are:
practically has.
1. Incident involving a game of darts.
How far did he go in
The
school?
Needler.
Oh, he has 2 bachelors.
Yes, Inspector. The Needler. Bespoke handgun carried and wielded by Halcyon Helen. Famously deployed by Halcyon Helen in Terror on Monarch. This weapon was responsible for executing the chief of the Savages, played by Spencer Woolridge.
He's chaotic neutral. You know, he's not evil. He's not lawful good. So I mean, you know, he just does what he feels like. You know, if he gets that little inkling to torture local people, he might.
Talking about.
He might. There's a side of Bob you don't normally see.
He normally is a genius.
He is.
This unit is incapable of providing ethical advice. This unit is also incapable of answering rhetorical questions.
In the 90s.
All on the top of the entertainment center.
That in his car, he had Corvettes and Camaros.
So he likes cars.
He told me from the very beginning I would be second to his love of cars.
And
that would be his only mistress.
He doesn't have any out there, does he?
Everybody couldn't even get in.
I know. I haven't had so many, and he just liked to look at it.
That's probably Bob. He wouldn't even go out and look at it. Just having it there probably would have done him.
And the daughter did sell all of them. I don't even remember what they were, but they were pretty. Because they were old plastic cars. So I'll ask for the aid. I'll talk to Lorana. She's already tried calling me and I think messaging me. But it's about someone else, so it will wait. I'll put in for the volunteer, the home health aide.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. This empty bottle of spirits does not belong to any known corporate brand. Suspicious residue detected. Excellent deduction, Inspector. Imbibing of unauthorized beverages is strictly prohibited under Rizzo's company law. Ingredients include antiseptic alcohol, sucrose, and unidentifiable miscellaneous organic material. Closest match. Counterfeit spirits available at the Piraeus spaceport.
Nurses will not do CPR in the home. If he's in one of our units in codes, they have to.
Wonder what they use this thing for.
Yeah, I got to do it.
Wonder what they use this thing for.
I might not have been sad about that. I called 911 if I have to.
Every 2 years we had to do that as a teacher in the classroom. I was in a private school.
Yeah, when I worked for Health First, I had to do it, and I was like, oh, I don't have to keep up with this. So My mom was a nurse, so I was getting it from the time I was little. She used to have classes in my living room. So, like, I'm done with this. If he has any issues, 24 hours a day. If he's awake.
Rizzo's Purpleberry Punch. You want a punch? You got the punch right here.
Inspector, glad you're back. Thank you for being so patient with slug activity. I hope you'll forgive the delay. Welcome to the Piraeus Spaceport.
looking for you. And by we, I mean Slug. Been real busy sniffing around Eridanos for clues, haven't you, Inspector? See, Sluglight Underground don't like that much.
What's Sluglight? You think he means slug or sublight? You think he knows?
Should have kept your nose where it belonged, Inspector. Slug's sick of all your meddling in their affairs. Our affairs, I mean. We're... Draw, you damn breadworm! Draw! Well, you ain't gonna stick that nose anywhere ever again. Quick, everyone! Get him!
Captain, look out!
Greetings, non-criminally associated individual. The Rizzo's constabulary is currently not closed due to a sprat infestation. Bureaucratic processes are currently suspended. At present, criminal reports do not require paperwork. Please lament only in marked lamentation zones. Please speak clearly into this unit's recording instruments. Error. Unit designation no longer wine taster. Unit designation now deputy. While potential lethality of unit instrumentation bears towards 95%, violent utilization of equipment would void unit warranty. All Rizzo's constabularies must include at least one deputy constable among the pool of available Rizzo's employee candidates. This unit was considered the most competent. Unit does not have a favorite wine. Unit is incapable of taste. How may this unit be of service to you? Checking logs. Error. Informational limitations found. 2. Reciting limitation 1. Do not tell users about constabulary sprat infestation. We do not need to pay the health inspector's bribe. A third time limitation 2. Do not read informational limitations aloud, especially not to any of those void-damn snot-nosed guests, or I'll have you sold for parts. crime of landing with an expired permit. Please explicate your defense into this unit's recording equipment.
My permit wasn't expired, Scrappy. You probably just scanned it wrong.
Error. Unit's permit reading equipment was updated only last week. Please tell a different lie.
Tell a different... You're a mechanical. You ain't got the foggiest idea whether I'm telling the truth or not.
Correct. Criminal. However, Constable Keene has decreed that this unit will remain here, questioning you every minute until you submit a confession. Error. Information on recent exchange lost. Restarting conversation. Greetings, criminal. This unit would implore you to confess to your crime of landing with an expired permit.
You know what? My permit was fake after all. Let me out of here.
Excuse me, can you walk a little quieter? Feels like my brain is trying to escape through my eye sockets. I think I may have hit the bottle a little too hard last night. Now it's hitting me back. If I made a bet with you at the Copper Bottom last night, let's call it off now. I can't stand the taste of life sprats.
Do you want a sandwich?
If you ain't a constable, then we ain't got nothing to discuss.
Those are good. I like being constable.
I'm a criminal. Get it?
Oh, yeah.
They don't let me talk to law-abiding
Those are my
sorts.
favorite. In the freezer, take them
I'm
out
a
for 30
criminal,
minutes and they're
get
perfect.
it? They don't let me talk to law-abiding sorts.
I don't have to have peanut butter to make it. Alright, well, do you guys have any questions for me?
I did without that.
So you have our number. I have a couple of things I'll follow up with Lalana on.
Yeah, ask her about the antifungal powder if she'll order me some of that.
Okay.
Tim, pause a minute. Please.
Dang, what did you do, Paul?
I stopped with the glue of jelly. I see it all over.
The sugar of jelly.
Alright, so call if you need. Right now, you are the only one on his face sheet, so you're the only one we will give any information to.
Okay.
But if Tim, right?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
If Tim is here alone with him and has questions and just needs a nurse to come out and see him, he is more than welcome to call us.
Yeah.
They're just not going to go over his medical stuff with you. But he can call and request a visit.
I won't even know what to ask for medically. I'll just be like, hey, I need a professional out here, guys.
Yeah, and that's okay. Don't ever feel you can't call us. That's why I tell everybody. It doesn't just have to be her. It can be anybody that's around him can call us.
Cool.
Just like so many people say, don't call 911. I'm never going to tell someone not to call 911. You have to do what's right for you guys in the moment.
Well, we used to.
It would behoove of us to call you guys first, though.
It depends on the situation. But if you call 911, we're going to ask you to call us right after.
If you called 911, it'd be just to pick him up.
Yeah.
And that's fine. We don't need, well, we do want to know because we like to track falls. But if he does fall and have an injury where he needs to go to the hospital, normally we will have a nurse meet him in the ER to let them know he's on service, to please send him right back home unless I have a patient who fell and needed hip surgery, so we have to discharge when you get admitted into the hospital.
That sounds like it.
So if you're admitted into the hospital, you can't remain on service because Medicare, it's double billing for Medicare. Kind of like you can't be on C-Pine.
An aberration in the expected timeline for this organic being has occurred.
They're actively trying to
Behold,
make you
the body of Maria Keene, formerly the constable of the Eridanos atmospheric complex. No signs
but
of
I
life
tell
detected.
people,
Maria Keene
if
is
you call
survived by
911, because like
no known
if he
relatives.
needs stitches, we can't do those in the home. We're gonna have to tell you to call 911 anyway.
Yeah.
just let us know so we can try and have a nurse meet him in the ER, whichever one they take him to. Our preference is Melbourne Regional, but I met someone in the Holmes Regional ER last Tuesday, so
Yeah.
as long as he's in the county, we can normally get there.
Okay.
Cool.
And I think Melbourne Regional and Holmes are about the same distance from you.
Multiple puncture wounds detected along the frontal bone and between
Is
the
it?
clavicle.
Yeah.
I came here from
the
Melbourne
location
Regional.
and
Wasn't too
circumference
bad.
of
It was
exit
5.5 miles.
Yeah, it's not too bad, but
unconventional
Holmes
ammunition.
is like almost right around the corner.
1.5.
Less than 5
It's like
miles.
1.5 miles.
Yeah, I guess. I came in
Because
away.
I walked to Sea Pines, and that's 1 mile.
Yeah.
So Holmes is that much further than Sea Pines from here.
No.
Okay. I know Sea Pines is right up the road.
Yeah.
That I know where I'm at. But if you have questions, concerns, you think of something,
Yes, Inspector. These
call us
entry wounds match the
anytime, day or
profile
night.
previously
And that's the big
detected
thing
on
I
the
try
Rizzo's
and
Rangers
emphasize, because I have
mascot.
so many people who
Constable
don't
Maria
call us
Keene was
at
likely
2
killed
a.m.
by
because they
someone
don't
wielding
want
the
to
needler.
bother us. But
Yeah.
there are nurses, not me,
Same thing.
paid specifically to be awake at 2 a.m.
Yeah. It's the same thing I had to work with my crippled girlfriend when I was staying over at her house. She
She's
just
a quadriplegic.
refused to say anything.
Yeah.
It's like, just let me know, I'll help you. It's fine. Just, you gotta
1.5
say something.
miles to Holmes, yeah.
These casings are too minuscule for conventional
We can't
small
help if we
caliber
don't.
firearms.
Yeah,
Each casing
exactly.
resembles
And you
a
want
lancing
them comfortable
needle
with them
used for
suffering.
medical and surgical
We
purposes.
can do that
But we
as
gotta
if we know what's going on.
Here's the great grandbaby.
High concentration of
I
potassium
haven't heard
chloride
back from my
detected.
respite request,
Trace
but they were
amounts
all
of
in the meeting when I left the
neurotoxin
unit. So
detected.
I was there personally.
Tim, your eyes are so funny in this.
I purposely give just crazy eyes in
This
every
is
photo.
his paraplegic girlfriend that he takes care of.
Oh.
She has
Sheree.
SMA, spinal muscular atrophy type 2.
Where does she live?
She lives just over Riverside with her grandmother.
Okay.
We've been trying to get. He's been helping her for over a year. Been moving her constantly.
Year and a half now.
Year and a half, I guess, almost. And Dad's a maniac. he has anger issues real bad, and so and it's a long.
He's the only one that can lift her, other than myself. So it's kind of like
So,
a.
but
a
they've
thing.
let Timmy go until he finishes getting all of his payment for. What is that?
Yeah. Her SSI is gonna set me up with 8 hours a week. They're gonna pay me to help her, lift her, and that kind of thing.
He's been doing it for free for a year now.
So that way her family can't be like, no, you can't come over and help her. It's like, well, actually, I'm getting paid to come over.
She's
and help her,
23
so I
years
can.
old. She can now choose.
Is she getting Medicaid too through her SSI?
I think so, yeah. But like legally, she is her own adult. She's allowed to make her own decisions, all that stuff. It's just her family's very
Find out
protective.
about her Medicaid, because if she's not getting the right Medicaid, you can increase. I have patients that get 40-hour, and families get paid to take care of.
Her father's also getting paid, so it's
Wow.
I'm getting an 8 hours on top of the $90 every day, except for 2 days that he gets off. You know, so it's adding on top.
There's programs.
Yeah.
But there are a lot to get through, especially for as young as 23.
Yeah.
Your memo
We
has
love
been
having her over
noted.
here right
This
now.
unit
She's
has been programmed to offer encouragement during moments
it's
of
just 'cause
emotional strain.
Grandpa died
Vector
and they're
protocol
readjusting the room
activated.
by family
We'll find
dynamics.
this fat
figuring out
bastard
what they can do,
responsible,
can't do.
Inspector.
Yeah.
They decided they didn't want the boyfriend sleeping over anymore. The redneck boyfriend.
Yeah.
Oop. Well, sometimes you gotta just make adjustments as
That's
needed.
right.
Exactly.
As long as you can still go and see her, that's what matters.
That's what I said. I was like, you can kick me out all you want, but try to keep me away from seeing her against her will. We're really gonna have
I said,
issues.
did your father ever read Romeo and Juliet?
We don't need to go that far.
Yeah, I know, yeah. A little bit too much.
I don't like the look of that shopkeep.
Hello. Welcome to Eridano's Dry Goods and Sundry, the most standard and unremarkable general store this side of Halcyon. I'm Marketeer Joseph Dempsey, here to make your shopping experience as pleasant and normal as possible. Oh, I see you've read some of my poems. Very clever, Inspector. Yes, my pen name is The Marketeer, though I also use it in certain business dealings. Wait a moment. Why do you ask? Hey now, hey, let's all be reasonable here. I'm just a middleman. None of this was my idea. Occasionally, jobs requiring discretion arrive here from the hotel. Always anonymous and always lucrative. For a sizable cut, I set these jobs up and asked no questions. Somebody sent me a note telling me they wanted you dead. I don't know who, and I don't know why. I swear. Yeah, of course. It's called a paper trail. Give me a little credit. I'm a professional. I've got to have some standards.
Fuck the dog, too. It's not like she was out.
Come on, Chewie.
You there? Walk on around there, please. I hear him. He's being a brat.
Hey, bro. Chewie.
Have you gone out?
Went to the neighbor's yard.
Of course. Here. Terribly sorry for all this, Inspector. I'll certainly owe you in the future.
This man hired people to kill me.
You gonna shoot him in the butt?
No, I'm gonna steal everything from his pockets because he hired people to kill me. So he can go without any money. He doesn't need it. He's just gonna use it to hire more people to kill other people. It's ridiculous.
Hey, I saw your ship. The Unreliable, right? It's a real beauty.
Muscle
hey there.
man.
Word around the spaceport is that you came in on the Unreliable.
I thought he was
you a
in
new
his room.
crewmate? Cut the shit. I know Hawthorne's captain of that ship, and I know you ain't him. You want to try again? I see. Well, this would have been easier with Hawthorne, but I hope that if you're flying his ship, it means you're a freelancer too. Wonder if you can help me. I run an outfit for the moving of less than legal goods. There's a particular piece of cargo needs delivering to a particular individual in the spaceport. Thing is, I don't know where the cargo is right now. The crewmate who handles that is in the clink for getting a little too disorderly in town. We've already attracted too much attention. Too risky to visit her myself. That's where you come in. You help us out, I'll give you an equal cut of our pay. Great to hear. First, you need to go meet the crewmate who got herself jailed. Cassidy Mills is the name. She'll know where the cargo is. Be seeing ya. Remember, Cassidy's at the constabulary. She might be a little wary, so be careful.
What do you want? Boss, it's Bertie Holcomb. Black Hole Bertie. The Holmeister? The Hack Attack.
Shh, not so loud. How'd you know it was me? Yeah, that makes sense. You must be a good one to sniff me out. I'm in no mood to sign autographs, and I hate disappointing fans. So I'm lying low. You know, incompleto. Oh, yeah, I guess it's kinda neato. Oh, what's it matter? Helen's gone. She's gone and nothing I do will bring her back. I've been trying to find who did this. That's what she would do. Track down the killer and bring them to justice. But I'm stumped. And not very clever. Being bright was always Helen's thing.
Oh, come on, Bertie. You're plenty sharp. Anybody who says otherwise is a Cleo Darlings fan.
You hear him? Do you know what he's saying?
Who, you mean the TV?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have headphones in.
Oh, so you're the inspector. Hope you have more luck figuring things out than me. You probably want to ask me some questions, huh? I'm sure you're asking everybody questions, so you can find Helen's killer. So, how do I help?
Okay, Honor. This guy is the boyfriend of the lady that got killed. I think he did it. Since their last date out in the orchard, he destroyed their picnic basket and his lacrosse stick. I think he was killing. Turns out I was wrong. Yeah, why'd you smash up the picnic basket?
The picnic. Right. I get real mad sometimes. Ugly mad. Something I've been working on, but when Helen said we were through, I lost it.
You killed her.
Helen meant everything to me. I didn't take the split well. And now I can never apologize. I got blotto with the other Rangers.
What?
You know, soaked, muddled, preserved. Preserved?
Oh, right. Yeah, he was drunk.
Okay, cool.
The team noticed I was in a bad way when I got back to the hotel. When I told them Helen and I were Splitsville, they wanted to cheer me up. We were up the pole afore evening. The hotel staff said we was bothering the other guests on account of all the crying and yelling and practice body tackling. Zeke said we should move elsewhere, get some air. We ended up at the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve. I think somebody wanted to pet a woolly cow? There was this one cow off away from the others. Zeke figured it'd be a laugh to get her drunk. One thing led to another, and I think we might have maybe, you know, stolen her. I don't know. We were drunk, and we made bad choices.
Oh, shit.
She was all alone. I know how that feels now. It's so hard to be all by your lonesome. My memory's a little muddled after that. I guess me and the team got split up.
That's horrible.
'Cause I know I was on my own at the pilot house for a time.
That's horrible.
Yeah, it was. 'Cause that's when I saw the weather station. Which reminded me that Helen had asked me to get a data pad she'd stashed there for safekeeping. Sure did. Only there was a guard out there who found me. She started yelling about how I was trespassing and in serious trouble. Thing is, it was real dark out there. So dark, she couldn't tell who I was. Real sure. It was dark as night gets. Plus, I've got small veins. Anyway, I didn't much feel like trying to explain why I was out there, or why I was drunk, and holding someone else's data pad, and also maybe crying a little, so I booked it. Ran like the Rangers were down by 3, and I just bronzed the toss ball in the Friday zone. I didn't know where I was going, but my legs took me straight to my friend's... to my... fridge-rator. I don't want to tell you. I'll get in trouble. Look, I talked to Auric, okay? Auric West. Hangs out around the spaceport. He's the one who taught me the breathing exercises I use to calm down. Confidant is like confidence. What's torrid mean? Not sure how that's related. So now you have the whole story. After I talked to Auric, I went back to the hotel. Woke up the next morning with Helen's data pad in my hand and the hangover to end all hangovers. Don't know if I'll ever drink again. Oh, yeah, you'll probably want to... Yeah, of course. Of course. Helen sure did have the prettiest handwriting. Sorry. Here you go, Inspector. Hopefully they make more sense to you. I couldn't make heads or tails of them. Either she was writing in code or I'm dumber than a bag of hammers. I tried for hours to crack her notes, but it's like I said. Being bright was Helen's thing. I know that. But you gotta believe me. I would never hurt Helen, no matter how drunk I was. You could preserve me in Spectrum Brown and I wouldn't even look at her funny. I want to help you find her killer, Inspector. I knew Helen better than anybody. And it'd be handy to have a guy like me around, in case anybody gives you trouble. I'm not threatening nobody. Gee, you try to help someone out. I'll head back to the Grand Colonial then. Unless you need me for anything else.
I think I prefer the rest and go.
Hey, pal, over here.
I tried a little Spectrum Brown. Tastes great. Once you get past the dead slug in every bottle.
Hey there. You looking to unwind, friend? Maybe you're on your way to the bar for a good time? Maybe you're interested in something a little better than beer or Adreno? Something with a little more kick?
You're creepy. Maybe I am.
Then maybe I'm your guy. The name's Auric. I deal in, shall we say, holistic pharmaceuticals, natural substances and the like. You know, alternative stuff. I know.
Alternative
Ooh, it came out of the ground. That's where worms live. I get it. I do. Why go for that homegrown shit when you could be pumping your body full of effort accelerators? Says it right on the Anti-Cleo's box. Better than nature, right? Well, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret, pal. Those pharmaceuticals the corporations manufacture, not all of them are as good for you as the board wants you to believe. Alternatives. That's the way to go, pal. Trust me. No matter what ails you, I got what you need.
Do you now?
Wait, you ain't a sheriff, right? You gotta tell me if you're a sheriff. I'll be honest, I don't really know where that puts us. All right, fine. Yeah, I know Birdie. So what? Yeah, that was me. Birdie's got a temper, but he's not a bad kid, you know? He's trying to work on it. You may or may not buy alternatives from me from time to time. A little diluted mantis or essence here, a little vitamin B negative there. He's stressed out of his mind, the poor guy. Everyone knows his name. Can't turn around without having to sign an autograph. Then you throw in playing tossball for a living. Violence like that, it does things to a body. It does things to the head. Come on. Birdie's a damn good hacker, but taking that many blows to the noggin would scramble anyone's upstairs business. I know it's knocked a few of his memories loose. I worry about him, that's all. He's a good kid. Got a good heart. Yeah. Damn shame about that. Birdie thought the world of Helen, you know. He showed up drunk at my place wanting to talk about the breakup. Helen dumped him, he said. Boy, was he in a bad way. I'd never seen him like that before. We talked for a while, and when he felt better, I sent him back to the hotel. Told him to drink more water and get some sleep.
Tomorrow I don't have to go anywhere.
Nice.
What the?
System alert. Protocols.
What do you think you're doing? Pleasure's all mine.
Quiet now.
Glad my box hauling days are over.
Don't think I know you. What do you want? Yeah. Don't think I don't recognize a slug agent when I see one. Shove off. Oh, it's you again.
Excuse me, Tim.
You're fine.
Are you winning?
As winning as I can be. I'm investigating a murder of an actress.
If ever I'm not here, this is Bob's medical pile.
Okay.
Most recent on the top.
Roger that. But I'm investigating the murder of that lady there on the picture.
And you may look in my calendar anytime you want. Yeah, his birthday's coming. This is this week. I probably have to put the Russians up here.
Yeah.
Oops, not there. Here.
But the boyfriend that I thought had done it, turns out he didn't. He had a solid alibi. He got drunk and broken up with. So, it wasn't him. But somebody's pulling some real shenanigans around here. Oh no, I don't. This is just fun for me. Yeah.
Good when you are.
to get moving?
What's the plan?
Okay.
We should try to solve the puzzle hedges in the orchards. The prize is supposed to be something valuable.
Thanks for letting me know.
Aha! Always so nice to hear you, Inspector. I'll get you to your floor on the double.
Yes.
Next stop, the finest seat in the house.
We're gonna find this lady's killer.
Inspector, I've just received word that Constable Keene is dead. Please tell me it isn't true. No, I can't imagine you'd be aware. It all happened so quickly. Halcyon Helen, Leora Blossom, Maria Keene. There's a murderer on the loose, Inspector. You must stop them. I don't have Maria to count on anymore, so I'm counting on you. So you were at the scene of the murder? I'd prefer it if you didn't lie about these details. The Needler was among Helen's belongings. Whoever stole it must have been able to slip in and out of the hotel. Maria was my sole representative in Cedric's territory. The entire hotel staff is on his payroll. Any one of them could have killed her on his behalf. Maria devoted her entire life to our vision. She was absolutely committed to our company, to our project. I promised myself I'd reward her after we launched Spectrum Brown. I'd make sure she was comfortable for the rest of her life.
Leave it. What?
It's just my dad. Currently going through.
Hey, how are you?
Also, our voice of reason.
Sorry.
Sensible.